In this video, I'll be discussing one of the most important things in literature, the theme. So what is theme in literature? Well, it is the central idea or the message in a story. It answers questions like, what's the story even about? Now let's say I had a book where a king is murdered by his jealous brother who seeks the power. The king's son, the prince and the rightful heir, runs away feeling like he killed the king. The jealous brother becomes king and rules over the land poorly, causing drought and famine. The young prince comes to understand his place in the world and challenges his uncle for the throne. Now, what kind of big messages, big ideas are in this? Well, I'd say family, obviously. You've got a king and his brother and the son. Power. Who gets it? Who deserves it? What do you do when you have it? And revenge. Coming of age as well. The young prince comes to understand his place in the world. These are the themes, the big word. This is one half of uncovering what theme is. So what are themes and what's the point? As I've said in other videos, really good readers of literature are able to read a novel, read a story, read a piece of text and hold up a mirror which reflects society and human nature. That is theme in itself. Themes are basically ideas about what it is to be human, what separates us. Now, literature is written to kind of show us what it means to be human, to show us about these sort of universal truths of humanity. These can be ideas such as love, peace and war, good versus evil, redemption, doing something bad and then redeeming yourself and overcoming it and making everything right. Coming of age, growing up, what it means to be a child moving into adulthood. Family and revenge. These are just some of the things it means to be human, and literature shows us that. Literature can give us a deeper look into ourselves and a deeper look into society. But what's the point in it? Well, the author's trying to tell you something about what it means to be human. Without a theme, there is no story. Imagine watching a movie with no theme. Oh, wait, sorry. They're not very good. Through investigation, you must interpret the theme and the message. Try and find out what the author is trying to convey. Remember at the beginning I said, these big ideas, family, love, whatever, that's just 50%. The other 50% is trying to figure out what the author is saying about that idea. On its own, power is not enough. What's the author trying to say about power? Possibly that it is a responsibility and those with it should look after people underneath them. So let's look at this again. The theme is power, and as we can see, we have a jealous brother who takes the power. The young prince leaves, eventually comes to understand his responsibility, and the evil brother who took it, well, he had let the land develop poorly. There was drought, there was famine. He abused his power. So the prince has to come back and overthrow him. The theme and the message could be that it is a responsibility, and those with power should not act selfishly as the evil brother does and act more like the king and the prince. Another message could be pro-monarchy, but whatever. Now, I don't know if any of you know this story. If not, it's The Lion King, one of my favourite movies. So here's a couple of tips on how to spot theme. Look at the characters. We've got Captain America over here. Now in Avengers Infinity War, not Endgame, in Infinity War, Captain America says, "We don't trade lives." On the other hand, Thanos' whole mission is to wipe out 50% in the universe to make the universe better for the remaining 50%. We have two very opposing ideas here. One who's saying no one should die, we have to save everyone, and another person that says get rid of 50% so that the other 50% may live. Their motives tell us about the theme, possibly balance. Another thing you can do is look at the plot. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen this before, Freytag's Pyramid. you can actually analyze the conflict, what the main problem or problems are in the story, what the inciting incidents are, and see how they're resolved. This conflict resolution will tell you what the theme is. You can examine the tone. How does the author write about a particular topic? Is it happy or sad? Is it uplifting or depressing? This again will tell you more about the theme. So let's look at a quick example. A boy and a girl fall in love. The boy is forced to join the army and fights to survive in a war-torn country as his beloved waits at home. When he returns from war, the two are united and married. Well, love is obviously a theme, war, and fate. Well, what about them? True love is a powerful force which can save us and get us through horrific times. The boy goes to war and manages to survive and comes home to his wife, possibly because of love. War tears loved ones apart. It's a negative thing. And fate, as many believe, is a powerful force which controls our lives, taking things away and giving in return. These are the three themes I could pick out at. Another quick example. A man, fueled by an urge for power and control due to his own pride, builds a supercomputer. That supercomputer then takes over the world, causing chaos and destruction. One of the big ideas here, pride and technology. Well, what about them? Again, like I said, these words are just 50% and we need the other 50%. Excessive pride is a dangerous thing which can lead to our downfall. Be humble. And we need to be careful with technology and should not underestimate its capacities. These things together actually show us that we should show humility and reserve our creations over our creations. We should not play God. That's it. Thank you for watching.